I got a message requesting that I should make a video in respect of sexual assault and rape cases, how it can be reported, and the kind of evidence one needs to gather in order to prove their case in court. And in this video, that's what I'm going to be discussing today. Hello everyone, you're welcome back to Legal Impress, and if you're new to this channel, I enlighten, educate and simplify about all things legal that relates to you and I. In this video, I'll be taking you through the steps you should take if you find yourself in a situation where you're sexually assaulted or you know someone who has been in such situation before. So I'll start with the definition of rape. And under the Nigerian law, rape simply means when a person has sexual intercourse with another without consent. Sexual assault is sexual contact without consent. Sexual contact that does not involve penetration or sexual intercourse without consent. So that's the simple definition of sexual assault. Now, if you've ever found yourself in a rape situation or in a situation where you've been sexually assaulted, the question now is, what should you do? Now, we need to understand that under the criminal law system that we have in Nigeria, the burden of proof in rape cases lies on the prosecutor, who is the person bringing the claim before the court. So whoever is bringing the claim before the court needs to ensure that they can prove every element of the crime. Every element of the crime needs to be ticked to ensure that the outcome of the case would be in your favor. So the first step I would advise when a person is raped is that if you are in possession of your phone, try to take every single picture you can take. Take a picture of the scene of the event, take a picture of yourself, of any evidence. If there is any blood stain, take every single picture you can take. And one mistake you should never make if you find yourself in such situation is trying to clean up, trying to wash up, trying to adjust, or trying to take one thing or the other to cover up. As it is, take those pictures and report. Another thing you need to understand is majority of all the cases that come before the court of law, there will always be a lawyer to defend the other side. So whoever is being alleged to have raped someone also has a lawyer supporting him. So what that means is that if you're unable to gather enough evidence against the person, then the case might not end up in your favor, because the lawyer of the accused would do everything within his or her possible best to ensure that his client does not go to jail. No evidence should ever be ignored. Every single element of evidence would be useful to support one's case. It could be via text messages, it could be through phone calls, it could be through WhatsApp messages. Never think that an evidence is too small or is inconsequential. Gather every single evidence you can lay your hands upon. The next step such person should take is report to a medical center. Now, some people would advise that you go to the police station first, but I personally would advise that you go to a medical center first, and I'm going to explain my reason. The reason is because you need documentation of every single thing. And when you go to a medical center, they are able to document that truly this person has been violated, the injuries on the victim's body. They are able to make a detailed report of the incident and give you a copy of the report. The third stage is that you should go to the nearest police station. Ensure you go to the police station and report within 24 hours that the act was committed. Document every single thing, how it happened from the beginning till the very end. Document every single thing. Do not leave any details out, because your written testimony would be used in court in support of your case. Now, when or after that is done, you can also call some of the centers on the screen to report the incidents. Now, thankfully, just late 2019, we now have a sexual offender register. Now, you can go to the Sexual Offender Register of Nigeria online, you visit the website, and with that, you can actually report a rape case. You just fill in your details, also state what happened, how the act was committed, where it occurred, and you'd also be asked to attach any supporting evidence that you have in support of your case. All this will be done online. You don't even need to go anywhere or visit anyone until you're called upon, but every single thing will be done online, and it would also be investigated. Another question I was asked is, when is the best time to report a rape or sexual assault case? The answer is now. Now is the best time to report a rape case or a sexual assault case. And if you've not reported or it happened in the past, then you report now. You report now, or you report within 24 hours that the incident happened, because you need all the evidence you can get. Rape is a no-no, and consent can be withdrawn at any time. It is not an excuse to rape a partner because you're dating the person. There's nothing like an indirect consent. Consent is yes or no, and if it is no and you still go ahead to have sexual intercourse with the person, then it is rape. I do hope that this video has enlightened you on the things to do and the steps to take if you ever find yourself, or you know someone who has found themselves in such situation. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe by clicking on the red button, like, and share with your friends.